Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear me. Happy birthday to me. Time to make a wish. And I wish I had some pretty plastic. Hello everybody, it's Muriality here once again, and be very, very quiet. We gotta be sneaky. Yes. So, the story behind Sneaky. My birthday is November 20th, and I wanted a figure to open for my birthday. And, well, I had a bunch of figures pre-ordered for November, but I wasn't sure if they were going to release, and if they were going to release, would they release on time for AmiAmi to get them shipped out to me? So, earlier this month, I went on Discord and I asked people, hey, go look for figures and make suggestions to me. And it brought about the whole one episode revival of Let's Browse. And I went through AmiAmi myself and I found a figure that I liked, who just happened to be suggested. So I ordered her and she got here. And then Ryza released and she got here as well, so I didn't even need to buy Sneaky. But I bought Sneaky. In the future, you can just look at the thumbnail and the title and you'll know who this is, but right now, no one knows who this is except for me. So let's go ahead and get her open so that you can see who it is. This is a pre-owned figure, so there is that hint. We're opening the box, and we got the AmiAmi November thank you card, which is a revival from May 2015 or 2016. Amiko and Liliko. But so yeah. Anyways, before I go any further, like I said, I wanted to open this for my birthday. I've been holding off on opening it, and just in case things happen, I decided it's a couple days early. But you won't see this until November 20th. So yay. We'll tilt the box down, and we'll look at the AmiAmi paper, and we'll say, do you know who this is? Of course you don't. So there we go. We have Hokusai. So we'll put this box off to the side, and we'll pull her out, and we'll look at her. If I can get the box out of the paper. There we go. So yes. I decided for my birthday, I would get Katsushika Hokusai and Toto-sama. This is the saber form of her, so she's wearing her bikini. She is from Fate Grand Order. She's a 1/7 scale figure manufactured by Good Smile Company. I got her AB pre-owned at AmiAmi. She released on February 14th of 2013. I ordered her on November 3rd of 2023. I paid for her on the 4th. She shipped out on the 10th and arrived on the 13th. That was Monday. And I've been driving myself and my mother and everyone else crazy by not opening this. The original intention was to not open her until my birthday. But like I said, just in case things happen, since I do have to go to work and everything, I wanted to get her open. So yeah. So Hokusai was a pretty good deal. I know she was really expensive originally, but she only cost 17,480 yen or $122.06. She was single item shipping only at AmiAmi. And that was 8,472 yen, or $59.16 for DHL shipping. So yeah, originally I wrote down she was 27,091 yen. So basically 10,000 yen cheaper. So I did read on MFC about some issues she may have. People say that she's small for a 1/7 scale, she's hard to assemble, and some of her decals may bubble. So, it is what it is. But anyways, there's the side of the box showing a nice full body shot of her. There's the back with a bunch of promo shots. And the other side with another full body shot. There's the top of her box. Saber Katsushika Hokusai, painted 1/7 scale ABS and PVC figure. Good Smile Company Fake Grand Order. And bottom with the same information and the Ami sticker. So yay. I'm looking and the seals have not been cut on the top. And it does not appear to have any wrinkling on the bottom, so I don't think she's been opened at all until now. Let's get her open. So cut those 3 seals. This is a heavy-duty cardboard box. It's not paperboard. So it is corrugated. So she should be pretty well secured. Go ahead and pull her out. And the instructions. Inside of the box is a reddish pink. It's got a bunch of flower patterns on it. And yeah, nothing super exciting. Put that off to the side. There is Hokusai in her blister. We have some instructions. I've watched videos and stuff. There's lots of videos on her. So I kind of know what to do. I'm not going to open these up. But let's spin Hokusai in her blister. Can we zoom in? Yes, we can. Just a little adjustment. So there she is from the front. And from the side. And from the back. And from the other side. And back to the front. So she does have several layers. So let's go ahead and start separating them. That was another thing from watching the videos. Good Smile used a lot of tape on her blister. So that should be okay. Just have to be aware of it. And another thing that they used is right there. The Devil of the Metal Twist Tie, which is, if we look from the back, you can see it is machine tightened, and I've always had problems with these. So, whoops. What we do is we get some snippers, and we just cut that. I said we just cut that and rip it off and throw that in the garbage. So this is the back blister. It's got her sashes and Toto-sama and everything. Strange octopus thing. I'm just looking real quick. I don't see any bubbling yet. I do see, you can see the decal on right there. And it was mainly the Starry Night theme sash that was the problem for people. But I don't see an issue yet. We'll see once we get it open, all the plastic off of it. So again, lots of tape. Even on sides that don't normally have tape. So we'll go ahead and work on popping this open now. Part of the blister. So now we can start pulling out accessories. So we'll pull out the strange octopus looking thing, which is Toto-sama as far as I can tell. I guess it's Hokusai's father. Fate is full of these, well, actually things, so I guess someone said that this is actually Hokusai. But it's, to me, it's just a strange octopus thing. Quite a bit of details on the suckers. It's got a little anti-shrink peg there, and then another peg hole. He is wearing some swim goggles. A little target on his belly. He's also holding a little paintbrush, and people have said be very careful of this. It's very fragile, so don't apply pressure. And there goes that anti-shrink peg. I'm just going to stick it back for now. From the back, we do see he also has some wings. Again, people said that these are very fragile and they are sharp and like to catch on things. So yay, there he is. Set him off to the side. And next we'll pull out her sashes and swords and everything. So quite a bit of weight to them. Put the blister off to the side. So she has 4 swords, one like a actual Western looking sword, and then 3 katanas. So there's one, there's the other one, and then from the bottom, the long one. And this is where Toto plugs into. We'll take off some plastic. And honestly, in real life, this outfit doesn't make sense. I mean, it's just a bunch of sashes and everything, but it's very, very impressive and detailed, and I'm kind of glad that they made it all pre-assembled in one piece, so you don't have to do it yourself. I'm just looking at this sword, the sheath, scabbard, whatever. This is a decal, and people have said it has started peeling on theirs. I don't see that issue on mine. I'm looking again at the decals on the sashes, looking for bubbling, and I don't see any. So that's good. Good Smile is aware of that issue, and if you have it, you can submit a claim form and they will send you another one of these pieces. So good customer service, at least. We'll set that off to the side, and now we'll look at Hokusai, and we'll get her blister open and get her out. So again, more tape. Don't see any on the top. And don't see any on the bottom, so she should pop open now. There we go. So first we'll pull out this accessory. So this is paintbrushes, which plug into her hip. So she's got 5 paintbrushes, or calligraphy brushes or something. They're in a little pouch, and they're tied shut. You can see the wrinkling from it being tied tightly. There's the little peg that goes into her leg, and a little button on the back. From the top, you can see they do go in, but I don't know how far. And again, these are supposed to be pretty fragile, so be careful with them. We'll just put that little plastic back in there. Next, we'll pull out her hair. So they are different shapes, and they have metal pegs that are round. So you can, after you stab them into her head, you can position them how you want them, you know, twist and turn. I don't know if there is a specified left and right. I may look at the instructions for that. If we look at the little hair ornament piece, there is a little design on them. They are clear, translucent plastic, and you don't see any hair going between them. But good details. There's some shading, so it's darker up here and down here, and then lighter in the center. And again, pretty pointy and sharp, so be careful with those. Let me just look at the instruction real quick. So C goes on my right, and C is the more curved one. So this one is C. So this one, if we remember, this one goes on my right, and this one goes on my left. So okay. So now we'll pull out her base. So her base is a clear acrylic disc with a nice ocean scenic background painted on it. It's like the old Japanese style painting. It's got a bunch of birds around the rim, and it's fairly thick. She does have 2 metal pegs, and then the bottom it says, can we focus on it? Copyright Type Moon Fate Grand Order Project made in China. So yay, pretty nice base. And then we have Hokusai. So we'll go ahead and pull her out. Set her down so we can get rid of the blister. And there she is. So she's got a cute face, kind of a little surprised expression or something. I'm not really sure. Little old mouth. This one looks decent though. She does have some lips, a very pointy nose. How sharp is that? Yeah, that's really sharp. It's got some nice, ice blue eyes. Again, she is wearing some goggles. She's got a bunch of these flower ornaments in her hair. These ones kind of look like fruit snacks, and then you got these big bulbs. Don't know what they are actually. If we spin her around to the back, we do see she has long hair, but it's all tied up into a bun, so it looks like she has short hair. Lots of little strands and everything curling out, and pretty detailed hair. You can see the strap for the swim goggles, and she is holding this flower. And then, if we look, there's a little tiny hole for the hair, and another little tiny hole for the hair on that side. Her boobs, glorious separation, and glorious strap gap on both sides. So yay. This strap has a little bow tied on it. I'm looking, and I do not see any ears, but they're just hidden by her hair. She has quite a deep armpit over here, and well detailed. Same on this side. Her arm, she is wearing some bracelets. So 4 of them, and lots of detail there. Like this one's beaded and green stripe and a bangle and a blue stripe. Her hand, you do see like the palm lines and knuckle lines and everything, and spin her around. She does have some pink fingernail polish on. Going over to this arm, she has 5 bracelets. So this one has a couple little charm beads on it. She's got a sharply defined clavicle, and her neck tendons and everything pretty sharp. Reasonable size boobs. They're not super large or anything, but in normal human terms, very nice boobs. She does have a obi sash tied around her belly area, so we do not get any belly button, not even a vacuum sealed belly button. And then there is that strand that goes all the way around her waist. Good spine line on her. We got some shoulder blades, and you can see the details up on the shoulders, showing the muscles and everything. And then we do get a little bit of booty crack and butt dimples. Unfortunately, she does have a couple giant peg holes, so you could theoretically display her without the sashes and everything. You just have to angle her so that those aren't showing. Moving down, she's got a belt, very loose belt, and she's wearing her white bottoms with the blue strap, and then she's got a little kind of seashell looking belt with the little dangly bits over here, quite detailed as well. And here you can see the little pink beads and then the blue beads. Quite a bit of wrinkling and details on the butt and booty lines and everything. That is where the paintbrushes peg into. Very detailed knees. You can see the tendons in the back of the knee very, very well defined. Moving down, we got toes. So toes are all one piece, but sculpted to look like toes, and they do have pink nail polish. She is wearing some very odd sandals. They're very high-heeled, but without the heel. So not sure how comfortable they are or how she would even, balance in them. And speaking of balance, she will not stand on her own. But they are also platform sandals. We got the peg holes. And if we look up at the crotch, we do see like bulges, but no camel toe. So that's good. And yeah, looks pretty good. And again, boobs, glorious separation, not welded in any way, shape, or form. Nice back, nice hair. and just a very cute face. So let's start working to assemble her. So we'll tilt the camera down. And I'm just going to look. Okay. So the first step is to get her on the base. So you'll just line up the pegs. And again, I didn't say it before, but this is a larger peg and this is a smaller peg, which matches the holes on her feet. And you just have to say she's looking forward, so the big majority of the base is behind her, and that's just to cover the sashes. And it says to push down on her feet. Okay, so she is on pretty tight. Little gap there, but I'm sure I can work around that later. Then we spin her around, and the next step is to get her paintbrushes in. So again, this is kind of at an angle, so you got to push at the proper angle so you don't snap them. There we go. And if we tilt the camera up now, you'll notice there's a little gap here between her thigh and the paintbrushes. One of her sashes needs to go through that, and a lot of the videos I've seen, people have not done that. So if we look, this little sash right here, the purple one with the flower, that is what goes between the paintbrushes and her thigh. And then you just line up the pegs. This is a bit of a pain, especially with the camera in the way. Okay, got the top one kind of going in. Now, this one on her lower thigh, people have said is definitely a problem, and oftentimes there is a gap still, and you see the peg. So I'm just trying to get my fingers in such a way that I can push on it. Okay, that popped in, and the top one popped out. So, okay, good enough for now. And yeah, that peg is, you can barely see it there. The top one is a little bit more visible right now, but again, this is just for the video. I'm going to take her apart in a little bit and take pictures. So yay. Next we'll spin her around. And again, this is going to be, it's supposed to be pretty tough to get him on correctly so all the pegs are hiding. So you wrap his tentacle around the sword, and you get that one peg in, and then you get this peg going into this tentacle. And yeah, there's not a lot of good places to push. I heard a pop, but it doesn't look like anything broke off or anything. Okay, that's good enough for now. And now we'll go ahead and tilt up, and we'll get the hair pegged in. A lot of this might be easier if she wasn't on the base. So 23 minutes. I'm gonna pause and be right back. You won't even notice. See, I told you wouldn't even notice. So we'll just work that hair in. It's a pretty tight fit, and I'm gonna twist it so that the little curly Q at the bottom goes back towards her. And then the little design on the glass part is sticking out. And we'll do the same thing with this peg. Where is the hole even? There we go. Again, I'm hearing snapping, which worries me. Don't see any cracks. But there is Hokusai all assembled. And she has some weight to her, that is for sure. Okay, so we'll pull her a little closer, tilt the camera, and we'll do some spins. So yeah. I remember when this one was announced, I was interested in her. I wasn't, originally planning on buying her or anything, but the bikini actually caught my eye. It's a simple figure, simple bikini, but then you get to the back and wow. So yeah, lots and lots of sashes with lots of decal patterns, and relatively simple figure and simple pose, but then you add everything else and it's just not simple anymore. So yeah, I think she looks pretty dang good. She is leaning backwards quite a bit at the top, so you definitely, even if she would stand on her own, once you get this massive weight on her back, definitely need the base. So let's go ahead and zoom in now. Look at her face. So she's got a pretty long neck too. It's not giraffe long or anything, but looks good on her. It matches her body shape and type. And I love the little swim goggles she has. And yeah, that's just a very cute face. And like I said, she's got long hair, but it's all bundled up. And just lots of little tiny details. Good smell, good job. We'll tilt down now and spin around her waist area, her torso area. And there is the strange octopus looking thing. So yeah, pretty cute. And very well detailed back and booty area. Not that you'll ever see it anymore. Then we'll go ahead and zoom back out, but do a spin on her legs. And then we'll do some handheld shaky cam and everything, and we'll close this birthday video off. So yeah, Hokusai. Take the camera out. There's what she would look like from the top, and just going down. Glorious separation, glorious strap gap, cute face, no vacuum sealed belly buttons. And then you can see like the sword, the one katana just way down, the handle's way down there, and it just goes up to there, and it's got the nice kind of lava looking portal, orange and blue, and the octopus thing pegged onto it. And then the other sword, it's just got that, all these little stickers and everything on it. I love whatever. And it goes down to the bottom. And this one has a long handle, and it just kind of gets lost into the sashes. There it is where it comes out. Little circle tentacle sucker patterns. And then you got the Western style sword. Great swords, bastard sword, whatever. And it just goes all the way down. Little tiny feet. Well-defined ankles. Well-defined armpits. You get a little bit of side boob and under boob. And all the little seashells hanging off of her hip waist bracelet belt thing. Kind of a more modern style belt holding everything all together. But yeah, I think she's cute. Okay, back into the stand you go. Push her back and we'll spin her as we close this off. So this is Katsushika Hokusai and Toto-sama, the saber version of her. She is from Fate Grand Order. She is a 1/7 scale figure manufactured by Good Smile Company. I got her from Ami Ami pre-owned AB condition, basically brand new. She wasn't ever opened. She originally released on February 14th, 2023, Valentine's Day. And I paid 17,480 yen, or $122.06. Originally, she cost like 27,091 yen. At Ami Ami, she is a single item shipment only, so you cannot combine her with anything else. And for DHL, it cost me 8,472 yen to ship her to the US. So yay, Hokusai. As I said, I don't know her. She is a cutie, and she's sneaky. She's my birthday sneaky. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you who knows when. I've got lots of figures on order. So yeah, I will see you soon. Bye-bye. So yeah, after I finished the video, I started taking Hokusai apart, and I found out what all those cracking noises I heard was. Can't really tell right now. I already took all my pictures and stuff, but this foot isn't attached to the shoe anymore. It looks like there was just a couple little dabs of glue that held it on, just little tiny things. And when I was assembling her, yeah, we heard the snaps, and it's a clean break, but like I said, her shoe is not attached. So she looks fine right now, but this is not a long-term solution, so we will fix her with epoxy. So I am going to make a separate video for that, and because I know there's been lots of people that have asked me in the past, how do you fix a figure? So we'll get to that. I just wanted to let you know it will be a simple fix, just basically gluing her and then waiting for her to dry and putting her back together. I will recommend, if you do get this figure, don't put her on the base until after you have her all assembled, because I think that's what caused the pressure to snap those couple of glue joints. So yeah, I won't append it to the end of this video again, but she will be fixed. And I mean, like I said, right now you can't tell that she's broken. So yeah, put her together before you put her on her base, and you should be fine. And just be careful when you're taking her off the base as well. So yeah, I will be back, and like I said, I'm gonna make a fixing sneaky Hokusai video. See you in that one. But aside from that, I love this figure perfect. So yeah, see you soon. Bye-bye.